Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Modern Skyblock 3. Name and doing episodes. I haven't done too much. I did a little bit of crafting. I did automate seed oil and little bits of bobs. Had to make about 600 bronze, somewhere around there. Actually, I don't know if it's that much I had to make. I just made a bunch, kind of hoped for the best. But I automated seed oil, so I finally made a cloche. So the cloche just has dirt, has pumpkin. I threw some bone meal in, and yeah, it's just exporting automatically to this basic drawer. Water is coming back into the back from a sink, and yeah, the pumpkins go in here. They actually get put into this auto crafter just in case it gets backed up, you know what I mean. Got a nice buffer there, and yeah, it's just getting broken down to the seeds. The seeds are going into a squeezer, and then from the squeezer, once they get squeezed, get turned into seed oil and put over here because, well, we need some seed oil. We need a bunch. We're gonna get into the bees today. So to get into the bees, we actually, if you go, can I hit the right button? There we go. Let's head down here. Go down here, the extra bees. You'll see here there's an item called the bee attractor, and we can use this to make bees. So bee attractor requires 100 RF and seed oil. So pretty cool. And I've already made that in the quest line. So go down here, go to bees. You'll see, yeah, I already have it done. The bee attractor uses power, seed oil for attracting bees. And yeah, we're gonna get through this quest line. So this one and this one, we can get them done. Well, this is actually an odd lock, but to get to that one, we have to do this one first. This one's just crafting. We can get to that one relatively quick because I made tons of the bronze. This one over here is going to actually take some bee breeding. So yeah, we're going to get into this one as well, which is forced mutations. Uses the Mutatron and Mutagen to actually make breeding bees much easier. I was trying to find the words, kind of got lost there, but not a big deal. Actually, before we do anything, let's get our bees actually going, right? So let's grab, I guess, a crate. Transfer node, one of those. I'm just doing it in the yard too because we kind of need to be, but not a big deal. Let's go over here. We definitely don't need a cloche. Why did I grab a cloche? I have no idea. We need that. I think that's everything we need, except for the bee attractor. Let's go there. And through this here, grab a fluid transfer node, put that there. Probably grab some pipe as well. Let's do that. And that'll start getting seed oil. All it needs is some power, so let's give it some connectors. And we have our HVs. We'll do that. Hook that up here. And that looks pretty sweet there. Okay, so it's getting its RF. It's doing its thing. You see there's a bunch of bees in here. And every ticket kind of randomly has a chance of producing a bee. But we're not too worried about that random chance because we don't really need a ton of bees. We just need bees, right? So let's get that going. Bam. And yeah, that should handle that. So that's going to start kind of, just keep producing bees. You can see it's just going through seed oil. It's doing its thing. I'm going to let that hammer out. And not worry about it. It's mostly just going to give you the basic level bees. So other than like these embidden ones, which hopefully we get some queens. There's an embidden princess there. We don't really need much of these. But we do need a couple because we are going to do breeding. But if you go to the quest line here, what I'm trying to talk about here, the embidden ones. We need this stuff with phosphor. So phosphor. This is going to get us to kind of the other unlock quest. To get this stuff, you need to put a Simmering Cone through a centrifuge. To do that, well, see here, it's only a 70% chance. But the recipe on it is, well, one of the kind of nether bees, right? And embiddened are one of those. So we can do that. They have a 25% chance of producing. And we're going to use those to kind of get to that process. Then the final process will be this thing here, which I think, what is that called? The collector. It's like the bee collector's jar. Yeah, one of these. But we need unusual pollen. To get that, we need a supernatural bee, and that is going to take the actual breeding and all that jazz. So we're going to get to that, but before we do any of that, we're actually going to have to do some crafting, so we might as well get to that. The first thing I want to get to, actually, is the mutagen. We need to get that producing, because it's actually going to take some time. So the mutagen producer is pretty cool. We'll actually look at that quest line real quick. Go in here. Go bam. The mutagen producer creates mutagen from redstone, glowstone, uranium, and yellorium. Can be used in the Mutatron and advanced Mutatron for breeding bees without any special requires. But yet, a small chance for killing the bee. So we're going to do it that way because it is insanely faster. So yeah, definitely a thing. Let's just grab 4. I should have just made a stack of pistons, to be honest, because we're going to be using them. These machines just use tons of pistons. Let's just do like an extra 20. That should be good for now. There we go. And I think we have just about everything else. Oh, we're going to need some panes. Let's just make a stack. These machines use an insane amount of bronze, insane amount of gear, mostly from the gears, actually. I think I'm going to need 3 of those in the end, so just grab them. But they are very expensive all around, so yeah, just accept it. Grab that. Bam. There's our mutagen producer. This thing takes, I think, 2 million RF, I want to say, to produce 100 millibuckets of mutagen. So we're going to do that. Let's go and get that going. Grab you. I'm just going to throw it over here somewhere, I suppose. So that, give it power. And probably pull a line from over here. And sweet. So that's doing that. We're going to throw redstone in. And every time this bar goes across, you can see it's not going super fast. It's gaining power, so it's getting more power than it needs. But every time that hits 100%, we're going to get 100 millibuckets of mutagen. And we need that to build up before we can actually do breeding. So let's kind of just move on and get to the next part. We'll probably go and do this unlock here. Actually, we'll go work on the phosphor next. So let's go ahead. We're going to make some apiaries. So let's go apiary. We're going to make these ones here, the industrials, because they're going to make things a lot easier. So let's grab you. What do we actually need? Just some receptors, weighted. Grab like 10. Bam. You know what? Let's just do 10 of those because we're going to need them for other things anyway. And I actually wouldn't mind doing 2 of these. Let's do a second one. There we go. We're going to have to do some upgrades. So let's just go to upgrade. Because these things can take upgrades unlike regular kind of doohickeys. Regular apiaries. Let's grab one of this. The first one I'm going to make here is actually called the Hell Emulation upgrade. And that's going to make it so we can actually do the embedded bees without having to go to the nether. Which is a nice little bonus. Let's go. Grab you, I suppose. And how many of these we could need? Just thinking. 4, 8. Probably like 10. Let's just grab 10. If I make too many, so be it. There we go. Got our hellish. We're also going to go ahead and grab some lifespan upgrades. These are funny because they don't actually increase the lifespan. They actually decrease it. We need some fermented spider eyes, though. So that is sugar, I think. Let's do 2 sets of these. So let's grab 16. So spider eye, and I think brown mushroom? Or is it red? Let's go with brown. I think it's brown mushroom. Let's do that. See if that does it. There we go. Bam. Maybe it's either. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Lifespan upgrades. That helps if I'm on the right thing. But anyway, this will make the breeding just go faster all around. So I'm just grabbing this jazz now, so we don't have to worry about it. Why'd I only make 7? Oh, I just need some more glass. Anyway, that'll handle that. Next, we're gonna want light upgrades. Let's grab those. These ones are gonna just make the, I guess, the bees think it's daytime. You know what I mean? So they'll actually produce, because a lot of bees won't produce during the nighttime. And I guess the last one we probably want is the automation upgrades, just so we could do, you know, hoppers and all that jazz, piping. And that should be that. There we go. So that should be all the upgrades we need. So that's pretty cool. Looks like we got everything. And let's go set up one of these. And try to get the embeddings going. It was over this way, wasn't it? I went totally the wrong way. These bees are going to be angry. They're going to try to hurt me. So I'm going to put it over here somewhere, I suppose. Let's put that there. Let's give it some power. Let's throw that there. It's probably going to need some flowers around here too. We're going to throw the hell upgrade in there. I'm going to throw the lifespan in there too. A automation upgrade and a light upgrade. That should be fine. Then I'm going to grab a transfer node. And I think we can pull from the side and then put it back in. Because I just kind of want it to loop, right? We'll need this, right? Let's do this. Let's try it this way. See if it works. We'll have to use a filter. Shouldn't be too big a deal. Let's just... I don't want to have to go grab a wrench because I don't have one on me. So let's just do it like that. There we go. Then we have to grab a filter. So let's go to a bit in process. Is that a pristine? Yes, it is. And do we have any drones? Have we not got any drones yet? Really? Infernals? Oh, there they are. Tons of bit drones. And we're just going to filter those, right? So we're just going to go here, go bam. So that. There we go. And that's all it's going to let through here. Fantastic. And we should be able to take those bees, throw them in here, and then add some flowers. We'll have to grab some of that bone meal. Get that done. And yeah, in time this will just produce the stuff that we need. Let's get you out of here. Produce the phosphor, or sorry, simmering cones that we can then kind of break down. I don't know how many flowers we need, but that's probably more than we need. Anyway, that's that. And I guess we just need bees, right? So if I go and bidden, it's going to go through, and if everything's right, this is going to stay a check mark, I think. No. Oh, it has flowers, it has everything. And this is going to start, we're going to have bees come out, and they're going to be angry. But, yeah, you can see they actually hit me. But, that percentage is going to slowly go up. And, that's going to handle that. You know what I mean? That's going to go through, and it should just loop. We'll come back and make sure it's looping in a bit. But in time, we should get the drops, which are the simmering cones. So that's cool. So one thing taken care of. Let's go find our crate. I have a bunch of stuff in here I don't actually need. Go to you. Guess we need the rest, but let's keep that off us. There we go. So let's get to, I guess, the next part of the quest here. The next part is going to be these quest lines here. So I need to get this one and this one done so we can kind of progress. I also need to do the Mutatron and the Advanced Mutatron. But we'll get these ones done first, because we're waiting on other things anyway. Let's go see what we actually need. Genetic, Sampler, Imprinter, and Transposer. Okay, let's go to Genetic. Imprinter, that was one. What's I need here? You know what? Let's do like 10 of these things, because they pop up all the time. There we go. And that should be the Imprinter. Fantastic. We should have the Sampler. Sweet. And hopefully the Transposer. What do we need there? Just another power module, because it loves making us make power modules. And that should be the bulk of that stuff. I think we need labware, so let's grab that. Bam. And I'm not going to go over what the bulk of the stuff does, because I don't have any plans to use it at all. So this pack, I just have no interest in doing bees, because it's going to have no gain. I'm actually going to go on a slight little ramp here before we progress. Go here and go in the quest book. Come down here and look at this entire tier. Nothing in this tier other than extra utilities has actually felt like any kind of progression at all whatsoever. Tech Reborn is an unfinished mod. I refuse to use it as a primary mod. So I'm going to do what I have to and kind of move on with it. Pneumatic Craft takes so much upkeep. Again, not going to bother with it. It's the lesser evil of, say, Factory Craft. But it just hasn't felt like progression. It hasn't felt like I got anything in this entire tier. Although I have had to do a lot of stuff, I'm still continuing to have to do a lot of stuff. Even Tinkers, I mean, it's just there. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter that we have it or not. But anyway, let's go down here. We also need Blank Gene and Template. Let's go here. Blank Gene. We'll grab that puppy. And a template. And that should be everything, I think. Template. If I was a template, I would be right here. Bam, bam. And even if I went through bees, like, it's not going to produce anything that another mod can't do better. It really isn't. So, the only way I would do bees if there was a resource I needed to, that it could only do well. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to always choose a different route anyway. Let's go. Take a look at bees. Go down here. We have to do these ones now. So 3 more machines we won't use. So let's go here. Go to liquid. I don't see it. Let's go to protein. Here we go. Protein. What do we need here? Just a hopper. Let's grab like 3 because it keeps making us make those as well. Grab that. Bam. There was the DNA extractor. And this is all for genetics. This is just more Gendustry stuff because you can't have enough. And I think the last one was Replicator. Yeah, let's grab the Replicator. Take that. And that one's finished too. So that actually takes care of them. And I'm going to take all these machines. I'm actually going to throw them out of my inventory because I have no interest in them at all whatsoever. So is the thing. We're going to go ahead and make the Mutatron and the Advanced Mutatron, which are the ones we actually need. So we actually need 2 of those Mutatrons. Grab yet another one of these. So I felt like I just wasted a bunch of resources for the sake of wasting them. Because I didn't even need these items to get through the quest line, right? But the quest line dictates that I must have these things. So yeah, definitely a thing. Let's do that. Grab you. And boom. And these are kind of the mods that I call kind of kill points for packs. Where a lot of people, they'll just get to this point in the pack and go, I'm not interested anymore. Definitely a thing. Do that. Another big one for that is actually Twilight Forest, which we are going to have to do later on. I've already decided I'm just going to complete it using the admin commands, because I have no interest. But anyway, there we go. We have that quest line done. We have our mutagen. We have everything we need, I think. Let's just make sure here. And that's part of the reason I'm just trying to go fast through this. Did I make... Okay, I thought I was going to say I thought I made 2 of them. I did that wrong. I could have used this mutatron to make the advanced mutatron. That's wasteful. But anyway. And okay, I slept. We're good to go. Over here, we'll get our first Simmering Cone. So let's see if we can actually get what we need out of this, which was that Phosphor, which was actually locking down this quest here. So yeah, a bit of bee breeding, and then into a true collector. So I have no reason why, I have no idea why we need this, because it's not connected to what we need at all. But yeah, we have to do it. The quest book says so. So let's go ahead and do that. Then I guess grab a cable. And I think it was 73%, or sorry, 72% chance. I don't know why I'm getting numbers in there. It was literally like 70% chance. The first time the bar goes up on the centrifuge too, it actually is just moving it over. Then it tries to get something. If it gets something, it tries a second time, I think it works. Yeah. Until it doesn't get something, then I think it destroys the code. That's the way that works. There we go. We got our Phosphor. That's cool. And that's done. So our last unlock, and we're actually then to the point, is actually the bee collector jar. So the jar, everything that we need, I think we're going to actually have to do a cut here and kind of wait. Because I don't have enough mutagen yet. Actually, we may have enough to start. So now I'm going to do a cut. I'm going to let this get, I guess, a little bit. I think I'd like to have about 6 or 7 buckets before we get started. Because I think it takes about 800 per operation. But once we have that stuff, we can kind of get going there. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll throw that there. Let's get this wired up anyway. Oh, that there, that there. Let's break you. Let's grab ourselves HV coil. Run over here. This place is a giant mess. I still have the embers area set up too. I haven't broken that down yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a build with it or not. Maybe I will. But you can see just by touching it, you can automatically kind of push things into here, which is pretty cool. But anyway, we're going to do... Oh, that belongs in here. There we go. That's there. And yeah, everything's set up and good to go. We just need more mutagen. Once I have enough mutagen, we can go ahead and just work towards getting our bees. So I'm going to wait a little bit. It's probably going to take, well, it didn't take too long. Probably about 20 minutes. Wait for it to fill up, and then I'll be back. And okay, I went ahead and let this run for a while. We have a good amount of mutagen. I moved my bees over here, so I actually have them in crates. I actually moved over my Apiaries. And I forgot to add flowers, so let's do that real quick. Because we are going to need some flowers right here for them to work. Go away. Go away. Go away. That should be enough. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Let's dump off this jazz, because we don't need it. All these kind of plant things. Boom. Get rid of you. And get to work here. So, yeah. I added some labware. We have labware in here. Genetics labware. We had to make that for one of the quests. You need it for every time this kind of goes through an operation, right? So... Anyway, we're going to have to go in here. In here, we're going to be combining bees. If we look at the actual kind of recipe here, to see charmed, and to make a charmed, you need cultivated and eldritch. To make that, you need common and forest. And to go with the other side, to this enchanted drone, we need a charmed again, and we need an eldritch again. So they seem to kind of have interchangeable sides, you know what I mean? So you're going to need kind of several bees here. So I thought I'd go ahead, maybe like make 3 cultivated and then kind of work from there. So probably the best way to do it. So forest prestige. I'm just taking things I know how to kind of combine really easy. What does a rocky go for common? Because commons are the first step. So we need a water for that one. So let's go to our drones. Let's go to, oh, not that. Water. Is that a water? That's a forest. Let's grab a water drone for this one. Should be able to take that right away. And throw them in there. You see here, it gives you a choice. You can actually select. We're going to choose that one. It's going to kind of get going. Pretty sure forests go with meadows. So let's go. That's kind of the reason I grabbed those ones, because I know them. Let's go here. And there we go. We got our common queen. Let's grab them. Throw those through there. Choose again. And while that's going, we're going to throw 2 of these through a industrial apiary. So common queen. And good. It just needs a... Does it need anything? I can't remember if that needs a drone or not. We'll see in a second. And okay, they do need a drone, so let's just throw a random drone in there. And hopefully we get some common drones, because that's kind of what we're going for there. And definitely a thing, so we're going to let those go. I think they need the drone. We'll see here. If it doesn't use it, then it didn't need it. But anyway, that's that. Over here, we can't really do anything until the next one's done. So I may go ahead and make one more common, and then we'll make a bunch of cultivateds. Then we can kind of work from there. And then if we have a mistake, we don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of thinking about. We have a forest princess still? Where'd I get a princess from? Oh, these two didn't combine yet. There you go. Let's get you done. Bam. Let's do that. And this one needed water, right? So another water drone. There we go. Now let's throw them on the ground, because apparently we're furious. There we go. And throw you in there. Boom. You could probably do it with two if you kind of planned it out right. But I'm not a guy who kind of plans out his bees. I kind of just hammer through them and hope for the best. Anyway, there we go. We got those two. Over here, they're almost done. That's sweet. This one's done. It did not use the drone, so we did not need that. Let's throw this other queen through there. But we got our common drones, and that's kind of what we're going through. That's what we're going for. You can see it sometimes just kind of randomly produces stuff as well, which is pretty cool. Let's keep this other common queen. Let's put that down here. Actually, no. Let's put you over here. Just save you if you need you, because I only have so many of the Apiaries, sorry. And, yeah, don't want to have to keep doing that. We have a common now. I think the next step is to make them all kind of cultivated. That is kind of what we're going to do here. It looks like we can do it with any of the base levels. So let's combine this common princess with, let's see here, what kind of drone? Forest would work. There we go. And get that going. So if I went like that, we should get cultivated, and we'll let that one go, which is fantastic. This one's going. It's almost done. Let's go and grab this cultivated queen and throw that puppy in there. And yeah, we'll get the offshoots of that one as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm also going to take this common princess and make a make a second cultivated here. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Let's do you, and sweet. There we go. And we have a good supply of, of bees, right? So I just want to keep myself kind of set up in case I make a mistake, because there's a very good chance I will, because I'm not a bee master. I have to usually take my time. I usually do not do this stuff in videos, and I have to look at the recipes 14 times. But yeah, definitely a thing. So let's look at our next step here. So the next step is to take a cultivated and combine it with an eldritch, but we need a mystical. And I think I actually have a mystical or something that'll work. I kind of saw that I have it, because they aren't normal. Yes, and I have an unusual pristine stock. I think I had another one that would work too. So they obviously come. Yeah, they're mystical princess. Unknown ignoble though, so I don't want to use that one. But we can take the offshoots of these cultivateds and then make ourselves an eldritch, right? That's kind of the idea. Mystical goes with cultivated. Yeah. So we just need a cultivated drone. This is basically what we're waiting for. And there's one right there. So we'll take that. Take this unusual. I'm pretty sure this works. Common. Entry. Cultivated eldritch. Right there. That's where I saw it. There we go. We'll take that. And there's our eldritch queen. And we'll let that one run through, which is sweet. And we got a good amount of the drones now. Cultivated. What do we want to do with the other cultivated? Well, the other cultivated, we have a cultivated queen. We're going to need that to mix with the eldritch that we're making right here, right? We're going to want to breed. Not breed. I guess break down. I don't even know how to explain this one. I don't even know what the apiary does. I think it just kind of lets them sit there and like create materials. It's kind of the idea. But we want to go through the cycle because we want the drones. That's why we have these lifespan upgrades to make this time not take as long. And you can still see how long it takes, even with the upgrades. So with regular apiaries, it actually takes forever. But anyway, that's that. And that's one line right there. So we're going to be able to take this here. So the Charmed is just a cultivated princess, which we're getting right now. And hopefully when this goes through, we get a eldritch drone. Once we have the eldritch drone, we're done, right? So that side's already done. Let's take a look at the enchanted side. The enchanted side is going to take the eldritch princess, which we have. It's going through right now. unless we have that really rare chance where it dies off, we're going to still have our princess. We just need a charm drone. Oh, wow. These are kind of linked together, aren't they? So okay. So we just have to make that charmed. We could have done this with 2 cultivated. I did not need so many princesses. I thought there was going to be more lines of bees, but it looks like it's really only, yeah, it goes here to Eldritch, to charmed, and this one uses the charmed and the Eldritch, so they kind of interlink. So that actually makes the recipe way easier, way less work. You should have enough flowers around you anyway. There's our Eldritch drone. We can combine that with that, right? That was one recipe. Cultivated Eldritch. Cultivated Eldritch. This other one was Eldritch Princess, and then I guess, yeah, we have to wait for this one to process. So let's go here. Let's go here, and we can go Esoteric, or we can go Charmed. We want a Charmed, so let's do a Charmed. And that's going to give us our Charmed Queen. Once we have a Charmed Drone, we are pretty much done, actually. Oh, we still have a Princess. What can we do with that? We have Charmed, Eldritch, Cultivated. Yeah, it doesn't even matter, man. We already have an Eldritch, right? And we should be able to, yeah, we're done. We're actually done. All I need is another Charmed. So once I have a Charmed Drone, which is going to come out of this one, we can do that, then combine them together and call it a day, which is actually fantastic, because that didn't take any time at all. Although we are going to kind of have to wait for it to produce the pollen that we need. But yeah, not very bad. I actually expected this to be much worse. So I am hesitantly thankful. There's our Charm Princess. There's our drones. So I think we can combine this princess and one of these charmed, right? We're going to get our enchanted, right? Fantastic. And just combine that with the charmed, and we're done. So that is pretty much it. We just need to put this one through, get its drones, and once we have the drones, just combine them, and we're done. It's just pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. That's all it took. Because I was expecting it, like I said, be way worse. But anyway, there's too many bees around. Go away, bees. I'm thankful none of these bees are the ones that sting you. Those ones over there, the embidens, were pretty brutal. And there we go. It's at 75%. Should be almost done. Then we can actually combine these and work towards getting the pollen. So that is pretty awesome. And we'll be done bees. I think this was going to unlock chickens, I think, which is pretty cool. And be something new at least. Let's go here. Let's combine the charmed with a enchanted. No, was it? What? Yeah, it was a... What was this? Charmed? Oh, drone. And we'll get our supernatural. And yeah, we just need to pump this buddy. And once this one's pumped over here, we'll just throw it in here and just go bam. And yeah. I think sometimes when they go too, like right now, we could produce the stuff we need. And actually, what I should be doing is this. I grab one of these automation upgrades. I think it'll just loop after this point and actually just keep producing until it actually gives us the comb that we need. I can't even remember the name of that comb, but definitely a thing. And I guess we just have to wait for it to actually produce the... What was the comb that we needed? Let's go to jar right here. We need an unusual pollen. Once it produces one of those, we are pretty much done. And okay, there we go. We have our unusual pollen, and that should be the last thing we need. So that is actually awesome. We don't actually have to process anything. We can actually go in here and just get this quest line done and call it a day. So let's grab, I think it was this. We're gonna need some planks. Let's grab you. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's go to jar. Oh, it was right there too. Just jar was looking at me. And sweet, we got the bee collector's jar. And I don't even know what this thing does. I have no idea. Like, it has a bar. Has that. I don't know, man. Does it take bees? Let's go see if we can put bees in it. We are a true collector. I have no idea. I just apparently am just that good that I am a true collector. And I can see their quest complete chickens, so that'll probably be we actually, got a chicken. Yeah, I don't even know what this does. I have no idea. Do the drones go in it, maybe? I doubt it's the drones, but you never know. Nope. I have no idea. Oh, okay. So it's just a way to display your bees. There you go. And maybe store them, although it stores one stack. I don't know what this little bar is for, though. I have no idea. That is kind of weird how that works. Anyway, This bar must mean something. Can we break that? No, it takes the bees out. Anyway, definitely a thing. We have the jar. That is a thing. And we're done. We're finished. This thing's just going to keep looping. I'll probably break it down before long. Because I don't think we need that pollen for anything else. We have a cookie jar? I want a cookie jar. Anyway, definitely a thing. And yeah, I think I might wrap this one up here. Well, actually, before we do, let's go in here. Let's go to quest book. Let's go and grab our quest. Go down and take a look at chickens really quick. So we got chickens. We got a whole quest line here. Looks like it's going to make us make a whole lot of chickens. We're going to have to do a whole lot of breeding. And yeah, we're going to have to get through that. Definitely be interesting. It'll be something new. But I am going to wrap this one up here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. And when you guys have a good one, I'll see you guys next video. Later.